So our next session is going to be about our customer care membership plan. And our customer care membership is about providing enhanced support services to our clients for their Sage 300 system. And when we began putting together our new support agreements, we wanted to accomplish a few different things. And predominantly, a lot of you are seasoned users of Sage 300. So we realized that just basic technical support was something that you could either be self-sufficient and help yourself with, or it was something that with your Sage business care agreement, you would be able to handle any inquiries that you needed. So we needed to put together something for those users that needed to make sure that they had the maintenance or insurance program in place to be able to make the best out of their Sage 300 system. So our primary goal was to go beyond the Sage Business Care Agreement itself. But we also wanted to make sure that, again, we were providing you with the essential uptime that your business needs with the use of the system. So back in the day when it was simply just an accounting system, it may not have been as mission critical to you as what the system is today. It's running your finance, your operations, maybe HR, payroll, and various areas of your business that the system didn't used to. You need to make sure that system is up and available to all of those users as quickly as possible. So we wanted to provide responsive technical support for you, both on the application and on the technical environment itself. But we also wanted to make sure that you were getting the most out of your Sage 300 system. As Joe had alluded to earlier in his welcome address, we have a number of organizations that aren't making the best use of their Sage 300 system. And that could be simply because needs of the business have changed and there's more things you could be using, or it could be you had limited training on the application itself. So what we wanted to do, again, is provide services that allowed you to make better use of the platform that you've invested in. We also want to make sure not only are you providing a system that's helpful to your internal audience, but also to your customers or your external audience. You know, how can that system be able to help support you do your job better to meet the needs of your customer? So looking at actual application support, where our customer care membership agreements go beyond Sage's business care agreement for you, is not only do we support the whole Sage 300 application or Sage Intacct, but we also support many of the add-ons to that, both from Sage and also from our third-party Sage ecosystem partners. So HRMS, Sage CRM can be added if you want to, and then other partners like Orchid, Norming, Technosoft, just to name a few, we support those applications internally as well. That way you have one source to be able to contact to be able to get technical support for your environment. With respect to responsive support, we developed a support agreement that allows you to choose just how quickly you want to have response to your support needs at. So if you need to have it immediate, we have our platinum level agreement available for you. Okay? So again, we have various levels of response time that we can provide support to you. Obviously, the faster response time you need, maybe the higher the cost of the support agreement, but we can juggle that to be able to meet the needs of your business and also the budget that you have for support. So some of the key items that are included in your support agreement, over and above just the actual application support itself, we want to make sure we're available so you can determine how many people from your organization can call in and look for support. We also waive the remote access fee. So again, back in the day, we used to go on site to provide support. Of course, technology allows us to actually do that remotely. And again, that's for the reason of being able to get you up and running as quickly as possible. But there are those people that work after hours as well, and so we also can provide after-hour support for you under the agreement. We take care of workstation installations or the product updates that are released by Sage to either provide additional enhancements to the application or to actually fix bugs that we can have in software. That's right, software isn't perfect. We do repair diagnosis if you run into data repair problems. And then we also assist you at year-end and kind of calendar end with respect to planning for your year-end process and Canadian payroll changes as well. But beyond that, we wanted to make sure that we were trying to ensure that your system was up and running as much as possible, trying to keep it going for you 24/7. So providing some preventative maintenance is also included in the customer care membership. So we do a technical site survey where we actually come on site and review your network environment and your servers, both the database and the application server, to be able to ensure that they're in fine running condition. So we check error logs, we check security profiles, we talk to you about your data backup and your disaster recovery strategies, antivirus strategies, all of these to make sure that your environment is configured properly to be running 24/7. And of course, we then take that information and update our own internal records just to make sure that we have the latest information possible. So when we are providing you with support from our help desk, we can be as educated as possible to, again, eliminate the issues as quickly for you as we can. Another feature of our customer care membership is our implementation review. And this is a feature that when companies take advantage of it, they find they get over major hurdles or roadblocks that they have in using Sage 300. When I go out to meet with our clients, one of the common feedbacks I get is, we find that Sage isn't capable of getting the information to us as we expected. Or we'd like to add on CRM for our Salesforce, and they didn't even know that Sage had a CRM platform. So it's about education, it's about addressing the challenges that you currently have with your system and identifying those gaps. So we have a collaborative discussion to make sure we flush out where you're at with the system and maybe what you need to be doing based on the changing needs of your business internally or what the demands your customers are imposing on you. Through this implementation review, we can identify some changes that are necessary for your firm and then prioritize them to be able to put together a roadmap to ensure, again, that you're getting the best use out of your investment. I even have conversations with people that are looking to change. They've actually been investigating other ERP systems because they believe they may be better suited for their business. And usually 9 times out of 10, that can be accomplished just by introducing some change, whether process, whether training, or add-ons to the system with their Sage 300 system to be able to fill or remove that gap in their system support. Some of the other services we provide under the membership is also to provide you with access to conferences like this. So if you have a customer care membership agreement, you can get some free passes or certainly reduced prices to that. We also provide remote training sessions. So if you have new people that need orientation on Sage 300 or an area of the system you haven't used before and want to take advantage of, we can provide you with training on that. We also provide some of our query tools as well, free subscriptions to that for you, which will allow you to use tools that will extract information very easily for you out of your Sage 300 system. So that's what rounds off our customer care membership plans. If that's something that you're interested in, certainly speak to one of your BAASS account managers or consultants.